happens here.
Yeah, so moving as a pack right now towards outside. 4 players about to cross in towards secret. Morels is the one looking for that cross, and he finds more than just players. He gets frags, and now he can kind of allow for his teammates in secret to do more work. Names continue to be taken here by the Pompa squad. They've completely shut this round down.
Of course, purple's a very cool color. Emmy and Yetker, they're going to need to be prepared for this nice crossfire setup. Some mulch in between, but they are slowly but surely aggressing in this peak by Yetker. You can see how far he placed this crosshair to the left. They snuck out way further than you expect them to. That's 2 kills now for Volta, entry upon the site, and Pompa. I don't think they're going to be trying to burn their fingers on this one.
But you nailed it. It was just that Saw were able to get so far forward through squeaky door there without Pompa actually realizing what was going on. And so with that, they were able to just pounce all over the bomb side. Beanox, probably not a great idea to hang around there. Mutiris is looking pretty
easier in this state of the game due to always having a tougher time and in general wanting to be a bit more passive. But Jerks not caring about that at all. Barging down and wants to break open. Morels, oh my god. Neither of them aware of each other, and then Morels goes in. That's a simple kill for him. Harn, go ahead on arrows. Morel's about to be caught on the timing as well. Mutiris nicely opened it up.
Yeah, that was unfortunate timing. Morels was turning away from Harn's flashbang. That's what left him so vulnerable. Harn has to make up for that. He's going to burn out. 2 versus 2 is the result. You got a player coming up heaven, a player up the vent right now. Does Mutiris get the saw is? Alright lads, if we can win this round, then they're up against the ropes again. Harn with his orb, good position, but good awareness there. Coming through from the T player, and that is super aggressive out of Beanox. Straight through the smoke he goes, and that'll give up first blood.
They're just going for another smoke. They're a man down. And we're looking for a way back in, but you can't force things all too much. Gotta leave a hole somewhere, and that's what Saw are currently looking at. How can we create that gap, get so much more space? Pompa, they've decided to just fully give up ramp. Oh, Harn, he's scoping back. Shadow spotted as well, but now he gets the information that there's somebody right around the corner. Harn, completely blinded, but he is one of the best player from Pompa, performance-wise in the past 3 months at least.
Bomb plant's undeniable. And with that, expect him to be traded straight out. Jerks is heading in that direction. This guy's incredibly quick on the trigger. But Emmy will still walk away with the frag in 3/4 of another. Beanox gets a kill of his own. Round is alive for Pompa in the retake.
Especially with the utility. They know Roman's position as well, trying to clear him out before they fully go for this retake. But Roman, I love this. Just playing passively. Buying as much time for his team as possible. Was holding down the line. Now it does get scary. So, having a great position here. Molly coming through. This looks poised to be another saw round. Pompa to just get go-ahead kill. So much time already gone that nobody has a kit currently on them. They're going to have to get a hurry on. They're not going for it at all.
That sucks for them. Unfortunate, they get that opening kill, but they don't actually find a way to crack into the bomb site itself. Story will die to the explosion here, I think.
Yeah. Or even if Harn wants to save and save up for an AWP in the next round, that's perfectly fine too. Now, having the money at your disposal, you at least would have had a chance right now. They're just going to barge right through the door, and you can actually get a fair few kills. Oh no, Saw, don't get... Oh, this is all going wrong. Saw thought this round was too easy for them, and all of a sudden, Pompa with a very bad buy. They managed to...
He is just so damn good.
And it's definitely a moment where he needs to show his proficiency. Story does exactly that against Morels, at least. Emmy. Now into the open. I'm going to have a quick spot of you jerks, but then gets overwhelmed in the aftermath. And yet, Curry might be very strong, but I don't think he's going to be able to hold on to this, especially when looking the wrong way.
Had a lot of players in secret, and they were able to exec. They've decided to pull a handbrake up. Morels has been spotted, though. And normally, you're able to at least get a kill from that position, completely blinded up by the flash. He had to spray and pray. Not going to happen. And now the pressure will mount on that upper bomb side. Problem for Saw is this is just a one-dimensional hit, man. All 5 of their players are working together. They're applying a lot of pressure into that top side of the map. It's all by design, though. Mutiris is trying to fake it up, and there's only Han who's in towards the vent right now. And Mutiris, how did he get down the vent? Are you kidding? How's he gone through mouth and gotten down the vent alive?
And they're going to be able to get that bomb down near the end of the half. This is aggressive out of Pompa.
Sorry about that, just had a disconnect from the server. Either way, I am here and Saw are present as well. Story is turning this one into quite an occasion as he's able to find 2 big frags, and they've realized where they've created the space as well. Duck diving their way towards ramp. Story, brilliant awareness to catch the aggression out of Hut. His team had just come through there, but he was still privy that they might also be trying to track them down. And Morales has got a decent read here as he gets ahead of the game, pushing through and towards Secret.
Okay, he might be ahead of the game, but the Story having an open, 17. This is actually an easy kill for him. Able to swing open the door, nobody watching it, and now they need to be careful. Sure, you're on the angle, but Story with this shot. All of a sudden, Morel's in with a bigger chance than you might have given him in the 1v3. Even with the right play currently being in the works. Smoke dying down, so that's rather... Even in the earlier stages of the round, they still trade blow for blow. Morel's getting the opening kill on Mutiris. Off of the back of that, Saw has been able to gain a lot of ground on ramp, and they're going to try and squeeze an advantage out of it.
At least Morel's able to get a kill back elsewhere and recovers an AK in the process. That does increase their firepower and certainly elevate their chances of winning the round here. Rosdos has that bomb towards ramp, and they're applying pressure on the upper bomb side as well. I think they're trying to sell a bit of a fake. They don't have much time here left remaining. They don't really have the resources either, especially since Story's been cut down. That was a Rosdos' supporting act, and he will get the frag back, but with 15 seconds, how on earth does he get on the A bomb side from here? He needs his teammates to clear it out in the meantime, and they've fallen in the process, and with that, the round will as well.
Okay, sure, yeah, the round falls. Saw still 7 on the T side. It's a Mutiris for a tad bit. It's only 2 weeks. It's not going to take all too long, and they've shown that.
Has that waterfall smoke coming through towards outside. Gives cover to the players dropping down off of Silo and completely blocks off the mouth entrance. Pompa have gotten a lot of ground right now. It's a big gunfight, Jedka with U-Jerks. The Julies forced backwards, but find a frag in the process. And Emmy now in tow to support. So although Saw were able to take lobby control, look at Han. He's in towards heaven. We're almost just trading positions at this point. Pompa are in a phenomenal position to win this pistol. They've got so many aces up their sleeve right now. They're looking stacked.
They have to win the pistol, otherwise it does feel rather impossible for them. Oh. No, never mind, Roman. He's just baiting it out. And the tricks up their sleeve have all been shaken out by Saw. And there's still a man advantage for Pompa. Beat down very well could come. Timer is starting to tick to a certain extent, but they're also starting to make moves. Emmy bursting onto the side. Mutiris in the corner, but there's so many CT bodies here. Mutiris, another kill for him. He sends his teammate to track down Morels for a second. Actually, no, they're just both staying put, and all of a sudden, simultaneously, Pompa gets 2 kills. And just like that, it's been opened up perfectly. Even if Roman wins this battle, it's only that door should swing open favorably for him. Or at least he should be staying hidden, which you can get some distraction going. I think Pompa will also wait for a long time. Never mind, they're going. New Jerks just the one, but Story was able to kill Morel, so still go ahead and kill for Saw. Now, that's where Beanox is starting to activate. They're still trying to hold, but Mutiris has been caught.
Yeah, they've realized Beanox is the lurker. That's why Story will now focus his attention back towards ramp. Han needed to get that kill right with everything in him. It's only Beanox left. They know exactly where he is. Rosdos, the chief destroyer with the auto shotty, stands waiting, has a gap opened up for him in the door, and he opens up a gap in Beanox's brain. In prime position to finish off the map from there on their own pick, CT side Nuke. So this A exec has to be flawless.
Roman, he's already cut down, but the Flames doing nice work. Story as well. Harn, with arrows on the other side. With the auto shot, a secondary one on the plate for him. At the edge of the smoke, Mutiris tries to have a gap in. Actually does find one, but Ujurks can't get the final go-ahead kill on Morel, so it's an immediate slap back by Pompa.
Yeah, brilliant awareness from Morels there, looking in towards heaven. No blood drawn just yet, besides Story. 2 points of damage his way, won the way of Morels, and it's going to be a creep through the squeaky door coming through from the T side. Worked out phenomenally well for them as they blow the door wide open on A.
Yeah, I mean, with that movement speed, but then Mutiris all of a sudden, MP9, that's 3 kills for him. They're trying to hunt him down. Ujerk's still behind as well, able to catch him. Oh my god, Mutiris. Get that. Are rather satisfying, but also infuriating to watch, where they like swerve through traffic at high speed. Yeah, the road safety, that's very bad. Ujerk's, he's not going to be kept safe anymore either. Also cover him to the afterlife, and Pompa. Oh, no scope by Story, but still, this is a tough fight for his spot, because there's another pistol coming his way. Oh no, there's no way, right? Yeah, Yedgar has that kill locked up easy, but then there's 2 in response for Soul.
I like the way you weren't believing, mate. You're like, nah, no ways, he ain't getting another one off. Nah. And you were right. I wanted to believe so badly, though.
I'm a big doubter.
I mean, we are only, what, like 40 days away from Christmas? So it's getting to that period, you know, the miracle end of the year.
Are you a big Christmas fan?
I like the energy that Christmas brings to society. And look at their utility, Dan. They are so light in terms of util here on this T side right now.
Noise dropping down the vents. Harn does manage to get a kill. He's alright. Story. Simple stuff for him, or else was looking the other way. Pompa do have something to work with there, I reckon. If Phoenix is able to squeeze that position into something.
Yeah, problem is that their 2 players towards Garage were both dealt with, and they weren't able to get a kill between it, and that flipped around on its head. As you say, Beanox is in a good position, but how do his teammates join up with him? Roman just sporadically tapping shots every now and again. And eventually, as he goes for the reload, a player phases through that smoke. They'll continue to chain smokes in towards Squeaky. Roman has a smoke of his own. Don't know if he even needed to use it there, but he will opt to deploy the smoke screen. And now, Pompa, how do they get back in towards this round? They try and go down the vents. Roman's already 1 step ahead of them. The troll's under the bridge and the knife is out.
Oh, yeah. The big club. But diving out, that is a different story. You give them some leeway to start shooting back. I do like Roman just throwing the smoke on the molly, not taking a risk, not trying to see whether he can read this perfectly. Because it's just so much more worthwhile to hold on to your life there. And if you... Because those smokes deploy relatively late. Here, Pompa go. Pushing forward, Soul. They've got some positions here to try and interrupt. Story being one of them. They now going on to the head of Gedkir. Emmy. That's a quick first kill on the Ujerks, and now they know everything that they need to know. Story will back down. He's...
Alright, well, it looks like Pompa are going to turn up the pace, getting towards the safe bomb side, or is it just a ruse, dumping a lot of utility, flexing their muscles? They are going to be going through. Roman hasn't spotted them. Roman hasn't seen anybody, and he's only going to be able to get the 1 kill. Ruling with an iron fist right now are the T side, but Ujerks and Mutiris have their say. Ujerks doesn't continue to extend. I think he needed to keep pushing around the silo there to get a line of sight. He'll still get the kill anyway, though, and now Han has to clutch to save his team in the round.
Story, you've got an auto shorty, but you've got an AWP. Maybe it's best used somewhere else. He likes that position now.
Yeah, big kill coming through from Mr. Mutiris himself, and Roman finishes off what his captain started. He doesn't want to overextend, but Ujerks does to a degree. And that's a 3 versus 3. Good position for Pompa, but there's a push coming up the secret stairs right now. Emmy's considering it, looks back just in time, and that will keep his life intact. Unfortunately, Beanox not afforded that same luxury. And so it is going to be a man advantage for the team who are in pursuit of finishing off the map, but that is briefly dealt with.
Yetker getting so much room to work with there. These are the 2 top fraggers. You have the bomb on their back as well. And of course, Pompa. Oh, this is bad for Arrows. This is great for Arrows now. Yetker checks it, and Arrows is going to be right around the corner. Way closer than Yetker might expect, but then again, doesn't make a sound cue. trying to drop down, and the bomb will at least get planted here. Did punched in. I saw trying to fight for a way back. Yet get caught.
My God.
Those auto shorties, man, they got a lot of length.
And he's going to stick to the defuse. Emmy, can he get the kill in time is the question. Rounds the corner, the smoke is still in play. That's still the T-smoke, Hyperia. They use it to complete the defuse. And
by time, they're going to be able to throw the smoke. Pompa were very much looking like they were just going to go off of contact, and as soon as they had it, they would barge onto the scene, at which point the smoke really wouldn't have done enough for Roman. And they still don't care. Smoke is going to explode this. Or the nade is going to explode the smoke, but Mutiris already lost his life. This is looking like a great start here for Pompa.
Yeah, they've got everything going their way. They should be completely unretakeable. Look at how far Rojdos is right now. He's still trying to hunt for Beanox, and he will get Beanox here because Beanox is not aware there's still somebody wrapping around that part of the map, but he's done his job. And Saw can't wait for their teammates, Rojdos, to rotate through. They have to get a move on, but essentially 2 versus 3 on the retake right now. Good peeks coming through, but now it's only Han left remaining, and there's no kits either. Han is cooped up in the corner. 2 players holding his position. Rojdos, he was the one who's rotated, pads up the defense at A once again. So Saw do have the desired number of players over on the safe side of the map right now.
At least Story, he's rather disconnected from the rest. Arrows. They're going to be trying to fight for a way in. Mutiris getting that first kill, and that's where Arrows activates. This is why it's such a garbage site to try and take for the TN. They've done spectacularly, though, in the answer. Look at this from Pompa. 3 on the trot, and that just leaves Roman.
Yeah, that does just leave Roman, and he doesn't have an Empire behind him either, as he looks to try phase through the smoke himself, and Han crossed like ships in the night. I mean, there should be no way for him to win this without a kit as he's trying to find his way forward. It seems like Han has an idea. He could have come through here as well. He finds the kill on the first. Where does Han, how does he play this? Yeah, time's already ticked away too far. No way for Roman to make this one work, and Han will emerge as the smoke fades.
New Jerk gets away well there. And Peanut swinging around the corner. That's a nice kill to start it off with. And oh no, this is really bad for Pompa. They've still got an advantage in terms of weaponry, but those weapons very well could be picked up if Saw decides to go on a scavenging mission.
Oh, Story's taking up the position, and he hits the instant headshot as well. It's all falling apart at the seams for Pompa against the pistols. We thought previous round the force fire was when we could see the heavyweights trading blows, but Saw, well, they don't care what weight division they're in terms of their buy. Morales and Han look to recover, though. 2 quick kills coming back through for them. Mutiris has been dropped as well. Rojdos only has a USP in the bomb site. Oh, man, but he's still able to get a kill anyway. Now he picks up the rifle. Han's trying to get the frag, but no, he will fail.
Pompa yet to really make any progress here. Probably deterred a little bit, but they're going to throw their utility. Roman is going to have an easy time here. He can kick his feet up. Story very much the same. He'll be watching from the spectator slot. Huger shuts Emmy down, and Arrows, he has to hold the line here. He does have a nice crossfire set up, but Mutiris has to swing way wider than he initially anticipated. Huger just gets the one, and that's going to be Pompa on the site.
Roman has a crack at this, right? He knows that they've done damage, but that fresh smoke is just going to make his heart sink into his stomach. I'm not sure if it's going to be recoverable here for him. He does have a kit, so I suppose he can kind of wait for that smoke to fade, but with the positions taken up by Beanox and Jedka, they'll just be able to assist each other. Jedka's missed the shots! Not like this, Jedka! He was holding the perfect angle! The head appears in his crosshair, but he doesn't tap, he sprays. He prays, his prayers go unanswered. Oh, that's true, though. I can't believe we're coming to an end of this whole journey.
I wanted it to be there the entire way. There you just go. He might not have long left on this lease. He gets the hell out.
Oh, look at Emmy. He's trying to get ahead of the smoke. They all are. Ujok sprays down 2. How many can Roman get? The answer is none. But Story has rotated across. Thankfully, he gets a kill that maintains some sort of an advantage for his team, especially after the heroics off of Ujex's double. 2v3 Pompa haven't been able to get the bomb across, and they don't have a smoke for that cross either.
Mutiris. This is annoying for Pompa. One of them in the promised land, but without the goods. I'm trying to lob it over. They finally managed that, but then Harn still needs to secure this. No, and Harn is as close as he did that. Nade will perfectly side. They definitely need to kick it up in terms of the engines. Because they usually have a dreadful CT side, so Story being able to start it off again, and there's a second man in the mix. Story now just backing down, pulling out the pistol. Sure, you still have that quick movement speed, but you at least give yourself some firing power if they do barge on in.
Yeah, his thoughts is also he's got another teammate to fall back on the speed bomb side. I don't think Pompa are aware that there is another player there. 2 players set up in towards the top of middle as well, and Pompa heading in that direction. Could be a bit of a bait being taken by Rosdos. He's jump spotting. Han's going to walk into him. And with that, he walks into Mutiris, but Rosdos, he's probably going to feel a little bit hard done by there. And Mutiris is going to hang around. He's heard the footsteps. The timing on the peak is... This is all about the timing on when he decides to peek. I mean, this is a round-winning position to be in. And there we go, he gets the kill. Thank God for that, because if he goes down, then their whole world falls apart right in front of them. Emmy drops a smoke, recovers more utility. And honestly, I wouldn't even mind see Saw just calling it a day from here in the 4 versus 5. I mean, I guess they've got some money to justify the retake, but there's still 2 players on A who haven't moved a muscle, and they've actually gotten the kill through the smoke.
Yeah, I do think that they're going to have a look in, at least, and see whether they can fight back through the smokes. And they've just been able to find a kill and also delaying it a little bit. They get to rotate over. These rotations are so damn slow. There is somebody coming through with a nade, though. Arrows does. With the nade. Lining it up. Flash to come through first. And there goes the nade. Yetker will try and start the plant. They don't have an elevated position here. They also won't be able to spray Yetker down through the smoke. But they've got Pompa in a very locked up position. Nobody's coming through Banana, though. Story's rotating over towards that CT end as well.
Oh, the T's blow the smoke open. Ujokes peeks back into it. He's able to find the flashes. Great, the retake is underway. There's only 1 player left. It's Han seeking refuge in the smoke. The problem is with the AWP. How does he get a multi-kill? No, he's got the AK, but he doesn't have any health. And Saw have just navigated that one. 30 seconds on the clock. Pompa, they're going to be heading in towards A here. What a narrow angle being held by Rosdos. He's going to be able to find a kill. A second, the smoke was too late. And they get punished. Look at the time on the clock. There isn't any, Dan.
They're still being nailed, though. They'll be dying by the fire. And Harn.
So see, he should have free reign. There will be the smoke that comes through. He's only able to land a leg shot. They've double... Okay, no, never mind. They're good, but that's a TK. That is not good. That's a problem, in fact.
Their sword was caught for a second. Okay, well, that's a rather...
And the first of which was losing to the eco round, never able to get their campaign back on track. They're going to run it down middle here. 3 players pushing down mid. It was 4 originally, but Emmy is dead. And so now they've got the memo. They've realized what's going on, and they're looking to just avert contact. That's why they've gone through second mid. They're going to find contact with the player here as well. And this becomes so awkward for Pompa, but Saw are missing a plethora of shots as well. Everybody is missing everything. And this round, I'm not going to lie, it's a bit of hot garbage so far, but finally some shots will start to connect.
Okay, and Harn. That's huge, but now they've got all the information that they need. They're just going to waltz on over, and Mutiris, I love this. Not necessarily the playing anti-flash part, but... And also Beanox going a completely opposite direction, but Mutiris would have been in a great position. Now he's still in a position where he's going to get so much information that Banana is entirely clear, while Beanox will try and not make a peep.
1 health, by the way. 2 opponents.
Yeah.
Right now, but there's only this 1 player on the B bomb site, and he's flexed his muscles a lot, and Amy's now dead, and now they're pushing into the blender. They're pushing into 3 players. Could this prove to be a problem? It could be, you know. That's the bomb carrier who's left isolated. Rosdos has to hold down the line. 20 seconds on the clock here for Han. Drops a smoke on the C4. Galil in play. 15 seconds. Saw don't have the luxury of time. They need to move. It's the Mac 10 of Ujokes, but he's so low. Han's repositioning is brilliant, and he could win this out for his team. The HE grenade to try and drop on top of Mutiris. 5 seconds to find the frag, but it's Han who's got the job done.
Okay, does this instill some belief here, Hayes?
No.
Yeah, it's annoying, but it is the correct answer, I'd say. Like,
all right, well, there we go. There we go. Bit of revitalization, breathing some life back into their campaign. Force Spy is cleaned up, and it appears as though it's only Jedka who's looking in that direction. He's got an MP9.
Yeah, one motor smoke. One motor smoke and they're done. Jedka indeed full blind. Aerosol C does still get caught, but Mutiris and Roman, they answer in kind. Morels with a little jump over the top of the smoke is going to find Roman, but usually that works out so much more in the favor of Saul because those long-range lines get more convoluted as you have to spray through them. Whereas Morel's position was still relatively recent. The swing from Ujurks could be ending it all. Can't continue the spray. All's a trigger, but Beanox shuts him down. This is still Saul in control. There's a few bits of utility. I say a few. Just a flash. That's just been used, and Beanox will be hitting the ground. Morel's can have his last shot at this, but they're not peeking him, and this has become way tougher to do individually. Roman, I just swing on Harn. It's a double swing here. Harn gets caught off, and that's going to be the entrance towards the site. Yet releases some sort of response, but that's a bomb down, and the rest of Saw not really in a position that they can go. Rather old, but Story gets to go ahead.
No.
Just fighting behind. Beanox, be careful, you can't die. He doesn't.
Oh my god. Anxiety through the roof right now. Story's going to recover the C4. He's going to activate it as well. Does Emmy wait for his teammate? He phases through. Well, the smoke's faded. And that leaves Beanox in the 1 versus 1. They must win 1 versus 1 at that. No kit. 12 points of health. The smoke has a big gap, and Story looks to reposition.
It's annoying because you don't really want to throw any of your utility for